So here is the Tennessee offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion.
Turning it on. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he scores. Touchdown ball. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Going deep. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. The Huskies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Washington right back to the line. Williams. Stepping to the right. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Williams on the play fake. Finds his man. It's Washington. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
And, man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the...
Makes the catch, and he's free. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Husky.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The offense changing the play. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Staley. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. 1st down and 10. The run inside. It's Bishop. Finding some room. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Bishop. Looking for the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Volunteers. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And he's in for his second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down. He knows how to get in the end zone. And I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
He'll bring it out. It's Washington. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. Washington wants to go quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to...
Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start.
Back to pass on second down. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Might be calling a hot route. Off the RPO, complete. Turns it on in midfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
That's a bang-bang type play. RPO in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
On the run, it's Bishop. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. Release to the back. The sure hands, it's Bishop.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. quick completion on the out. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Running inside, it's Bishop. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And they have converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Fighting off the defender. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Washington right back to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going very up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Williams. Just a short pass to the tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd down, here's Washington. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
And he's rolled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Huskies come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Williams looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Washington. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, he makes the catch. He works his way to the 35-yard line, but that's not enough to move the chains, and now a decision to be made on 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. 4th down, Williams. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That fourth down penalty feels as if it is really going to be costly, but we're about to find out now. It's 1st and 10. These corners backing off a bit. Throwing, Williams. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure coming. Makes the grab out of the backfield. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Volunteers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. That's reeled in. It's Staley. Oh, what a cut! At midfield, he's got room. Turns it on down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's Williams to throw. Fires to the big fella. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Well, they hoped up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Williams will pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Williams. He lost one down the sideline. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Vols will now use their final timeout. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Sends it downfield. Makes the catch down the right side. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Defense not showing press coverage. Williams throws to the wideout. He's got it. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted, and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game, punctuating this season.
On third down, he drops to throw. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Vols in the hurry-up.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
To the air on second down. Got the quick pass. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. It's caught. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw.
Touchdown ball! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Clark. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And here comes the offense on second down. Throwing, Williams. Using his legs to buy some time. Got him in the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Washington wants to go quickly.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop it. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Gets rid of it. He's got it and still on his feet. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Washington! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Give him a pickup of 2, now second and 8.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
They'll send the back in motion. He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Running to the left. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Washington right back to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Fires to the tight end. Smashes him with the stiff arm. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Here's Williams to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Upstairs, he's got it.
That shit's so cap. I ain't gonna lie.
They might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Play fake, Williams. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
It's Williams again. The short hands, it's Carr. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Washington. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Tennessee ready to go to work, the Big Orange offense on the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure. Caught, and he's got room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Bishop. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to fire. Finds nothing downfield, flips it out to his back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Wants to keep it in the air. Somehow fits it into that traffic. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
The give and tick, 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 tick. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires left. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
Oh, this is unwise. Catches it in his own end zone. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Breaks the tackle. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you've now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Williams. This time on target. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, and in this situation, trailing late, you know this is going to be the guy they throw the football to. He is one of the best receivers in all of college football. The defense needs to be anticipating the quarterback looking here.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Still on his feet. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Got his man on the outside. Strong, firm tackle.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding, covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. Touchdown, Huskies! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Now, you talk about finishing games with a purpose, with a plan, executed to perfection, taking almost all of the clock, executing brilliantly down the stretch of this football game, making plays, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the run. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Oh, they're after him. Here's a throw downfield late. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win.